Following contest is scheduled for 10 minutes and some.
Apologies for that opener. Mike isn't here, Sean isn't here, Kelly isn't here, none of the guys are here, just me, Bufar. I figured since, they're all at college, their spring breaks already happened, mine's a little late, and Wrestlemania is today. I figured I would do this video by myself, so they couldn't have the guys with me. I do the two next best things, not just the next best thing, the two next best things, because we owe it to you guys, because we sort of stopped making videos and stuff. So, two next best things are, one, clips from last year's WrestleMania predictions video. On a sadder note, the cardboard fan champion belt was ruined by flood water. So, first next best thing, clips from it, guys. Two, I figured I'd give myself some competition. So you can see, this is my laptop. On this laptop, there's a program that I wrote that predicts wrestling matches. I shit you not. But it's not complete yet. What it is, right now, it can only do wrestlers that are in this year's WrestleMania, and not even all of them. No divas right now. No Bret Hart, Vince McMahon. And I think Drew McIntyre is missing too. Can't do tag team. Only does singles, triple threat, fatal four-way, 5-man, 6-man, 7-man, 8-man, 9-man, 10-man, and it doesn't take stipulation into account. It doesn't matter to the computer. So let's go to the first match, which is going to be the Divas match. Mickie James, Kelly, Eve Torres, Gail Kim, and Beth Phoenix versus Michelle McCool, Layla, Maurice, Alicia Fox, and Vicky Guerrero. From what I understand, Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. I really don't follow Divas Wrestling. I haven't watched WWE for over a week now. On Monday, it'll be 2 weeks. Let's just say Team Raw. Why not? Team Raw wins because they don't have Vicky Guerrero, who can't wrestle or manage or do anything but be annoying. So, next match. Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk with this added stipulation that if Punk wins, Rey Mysterio has to join the Straight Edge Society. CM Punk wins, but not cleanly. There's some sort of interference. So it ends in a disqualification, or Punk cheats somehow and beats Mysterio. So that's what I'm saying is happening. Let's ask the computer. Two superstars in the match. The computer also says that CM Punk will win. The next match, the triple threat match, Orton versus Ted DiBiase versus Cody Rhodes. I think Orton's going to win. Why do I say that? Because I think the computer's going to say Orton's going to win. I don't want to tie. I don't want to be wrong. I want to beat the computer. But, no. DiBiase and Rhodes, they sort of have this whole team thing going on, but that's why they're not going to win. It's going to come to a point where they have to wrestle. They're going to wrestle for a little while. There's going to be that, weird stare down where, they both throw Orton out and then, stare down. And they're going to start attacking each other for a while. I think Orton's going to come back in and, ping one of them or something. Orton wins this match. I had to convince myself of that. So let's just see what the computer says. 3 superstars in this match. The winner will be Randy Orton. There you go. The computer says it, so it shall be. Next, Triple H versus Sheamus. But how do you put Sheamus over? You have him win against Triple H at WrestleMania. Do I want to see it happen? No. Do I think it's going to happen? Yes. Does the beard think it's going to happen? Yes. Scott from Review Guys says that, it's all in the beard. It's true. The beard is what gives me my prediction powers. Let's see what the computer says. Superstars, Triple H. Yeah. It says Triple H, so I'm going Sheamus, it's going Triple H. Which is Show Miz, consisting of The Big Show and The Miz, or as I actually call them, Team The. Versus, they're defending the Unified Tag Team titles against Morrison, that is John Morrison, and R-Truth. It's like they're doing this. They're like putting names of superstars into a hat, pulling them out. You're like, okay, this one and this one. Oh look, Big Show and The Miz are a tag team now. Work your storylines around that. Morrison and R-Truth were just sort of thrown into this kind of. They're like, okay, so you two go tag wrestle. So I think that Show Miz is going to retain. Next match, also not being predicted. Bret the Hitman Hart versus Vince McMahon.
An Extreme Rules match.
Bret is going to win this match. The next match is the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Here's how Money in the Bank is going to work.
Money in the Bank.
How is this going to work?
We're going to...
10 people this year. 10. Like, it's fucking crazy. 10. So it's Christian versus Dolph Ziggler versus Kane versus Shelton Benjamin versus Jack Swagger versus Montel Montavious Porter, MVP, versus Matt Hardy versus Evan Bourne versus Drew McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston. I have it down to Christian and Kofi. I'm going to say Christian. Let's ask the computer who's going to win this. Christian, why not? Do 9 because it's missing someone. McIntyre's not going to get any. It says Jack Swagger is going to win this match. So, computer says Jack Swagger. I say it's going to be Christian. So I don't see the reason for it to be Swagger. Next match is Batista defending the WWE Championship against John Cena. So how do you add heat to Batista? Have him stop John Cena from winning the title at WrestleMania. To Cena. Computer says Batista, which shocks me. Although I guess it's because it's the champion Batista, not the normal Batista. Champions get bonuses in the program. This next match is
The Dead Man Undertaker versus the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels.
Mr. WrestleMania.
Mr. WrestleMania.
Versus undefeated at WrestleMania.
no disqualification, no count-out match. If Michaels loses, he gets fired. Mike and I were talking. He suggested that to preserve like the sanctity of this match, we should not predict it. I'm going to record me saying it now and not release it to you guys until the review video, if we do. Or we might do it at our Fireside Chat. Check us out, justin.tv/GuysWithSteelChairs. Every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Mike and I, we're going to do a Skype call. And you guys can listen in and chat and call in sometimes, maybe. Just whatever. We talk about wrestling for like at least last week we had for an hour. We peaked at 3 listeners, one of which was Amanda, who wasn't really listening, she had the window open in the background. One of which was Mike, and the other of which was Taker X. Taker will return X. Mike owes him a blowjob, let's just say. Jericho defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Edge. Now, the little bit of build-up I've seen to this match has been awesome, because I know there's been a lot, but I've only seen a little. Edge is going to lose this match. I don't know why. Edge is losing this match. Let's ask the computer and get this over with. It's fine. It says Edge is going to take it. I disagree. So, I'm Bufar. Those are my WrestleMania predictions. Those are the computer's predictions. I say, to wrap this video up, let's have some of Mike's parting words from last year.
Oh, buy WrestleMania, don't watch it free online. Show WWE appreciation for giving us a very, very good card.